It's for iPhone, iPad, and Mac computers. And also, the Discord link is below. In Discord is where you get the paid picks. Go there, click on it, and do it. Click the links below for the best sports books in your state. Get those bonuses and the oddsjam partner program. Share that link with your friends. You get 20% of all the revenue generated from that link. Live chat is available. And one thing we really need from y'all is to like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's extremely important. Oh yeah, very important. Fill out the form below in the description. You get a personal one-on-one tutorial on how to make $2,500 a month sports betting. There's a Calendly link for Mike and one for me. You can also contact Mike at oddsjam.com and Bob at oddsjam.com. All right. So that's what we got going on here this morning. Bob LaGrasso here from OddsJam. OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors across the world, by the way. I talk to people on a weekly basis from all over the place, part of the customer service team at OddsJam too. So very, very happy here. We are on today. We are on YouTube, we are on Facebook, and we are on Twitter. So join in on the fun. Are you ready for this? Guys, a 5-0 day yesterday, bringing the morning coffee picks to 89, 70, and 1. There's a round of applause for you guys. Way to go. We did it. I'll tell you what. That was a huge day. And we've really been cranking it up here lately and making some money. I mean, there's just no two ways about it. Some losses, of course, but that's all part of it. You know, when you make that many bets, you're going to have some losses here and there, right? So congratulations to us, the morning coffee team. The morning coffee team. I love the fact that that Vegas one came through in the WNBA. Don't tell me I don't know WNBA. I know it. I can pick it. My record in WNBA is good. It's time for a little coffee. Cheers to y'all. Have a little coffee with me. The one thing I always want you guys to do is have a great day. We had a great day yesterday. Let's have another one. Pierre Chevalier, good morning. Bobby V, good morning. Scott, you're right. Twins, baby. And yes, very sweet. Good thing we added those plays. I agree 100%. Mets made a sweat at the end, but I had faith. NRFI, I hit with ease. Yes, absolutely. And it was a great day and the best day that we've had. And you guys contributed to that, the guys here in the chat who are with me on a regular basis, and I appreciate their support. I appreciate you guys jumping over to this YouTube channel with me. Let's see if we can build this baby up and get it going even more. That's what we're looking for. We're obviously going to be putting up more videos as time goes on. All right. So with that, I got to have a little more coffee. Cheers. Yes. All right. Let us go to the recap, because we got to recap a good day, right? No two ways about it. Reds won, Phillies nothing. Barrera gets a game-ending hit as the Reds a little walk-off. Cubs beat the Nationals 3-2. Twins shut out the Royals 4-0. Mile exits early, but the Twins beat the Royals 4-0, get a 3-game sweep. 6-1 Orioles or Blue Jays over the Orioles. Mariners 11, Angels 7. Ohtani has 4 hits, including a 2-run homer. Padres 10, Marlins 3. Cronenworth hit a grand slam. Red Sox 8, Pirates 3. Charlie LaGrasso is watching. Jump in on a comment there, Charlie. Go right ahead. Red Sox 8, Pirates 3. I said that. Yankees 8, Rays 7. Donaldson hits a walk-off slam in the 10th. Unbelievable. They needed that bad. Guardians 8, Tigers 4. 6 runs in the 8th for the Guardians. Mets 9, Braves 7. Brett Beatty stepped on the field in the big leagues, and first time up, he homers. Cardinals 5, Rockies 1. Jordan Montgomery won his 3rd straight. What a pickup by the Cardinals. Athletics 7, Rangers 2. Sean Murphy hits 2 homers. Astros 3, White Sox 2. And Dodgers over the Brewers 2-1. Cardinals with a 3-game lead. Gonsolin wins his 15th. And Diamondbacks 3, Giants 2. In the WNBA, New York beat Chicago 98-91 to lead their series 1-0. Las Vegas came through for us 79-63. And that does it for the recap. Recap is over. Yes, Charlie says cards win again. You're absolutely right, Charlie. And what a great time we have when the Cardinals win, when we're in St. Louis. It's fantastic. They go for the sweep today. The Rockies have not won very many games in St. Louis recently. I think they've won 6 out of the last 41 games in St. Louis. So they've lost 35 of the last 41 games played in St. Louis. So there you go. Time for a little coffee. Cheers to y'all. All right. 5-0 on our bets yesterday. Let's recap it real quick. That we are 89-70-1 with morning coffee picks. So now, let's find some plays, right? I'm going to share my screen. We are going to go to the Positive EV page on oddsjam, oddsjam.com. But first, before we get there, I want to show you the dashboard of my bet tracker, which is now at $3,534 in profit. I still got $40 in pending bets out there. 9% return on investment, 51% beating the closing line value. You see my profit over time. I've been hotter than a firecracker the last 3 months. Profit by sport, basketball number 1, followed by baseball. Baseball's profit has done really, really well. And profit by bet type, Positive EV number 1. Normal's been coming up lately because we've made some normal bets in baseball because we had to. All right. Need to show you golf because Steve has his article up. And here they are, the BMW Championship picks. Outright winners. I love that John Rahm is up there. Long bombers, par 71, measures 7,534 yards. Joe Sarnaski is watching on Facebook. Joe, how you doing, buddy? That's my old boss, folks. All right. Here we go. BMW. Here are the outrights that Steve has. The outrights. McElroy plus 1,100. John Rahm plus 1,400. Zalatoris plus 1,600. Schauffele plus 2,000. Cam Young plus 2,500. And Victor Hovland plus 3,000. Folks, I'm telling you right now, you got to lay money on each one of these. In order for this to go right, it will pan out. Steve has had 9 outright winners this year. 9. That's huge. Huge. You got to remember, you're getting plus 2,800 or plus 2,000, instead of minus 110, right? All right, now his derivatives. McElroy, Rahm, and Finau in the top 10, followed by Hovland, Young, Burns, Morikawa, Pendrith, and Thigala. That Thigala one looks like a good one, plus 250. Those are top 20s. Those are the derivatives. This is where you can get those numbers in those sports books. All right. Very, very, very great article. Good job, Steve. Now, to further things here, let us go to a little CFL. Oh, yeah. Even Canadian Football League we cover. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Not kidding. We don't mess around. Week 11 CFL odds and predictions. Back the Rough Riders and the Stampeders. Take of the Rough Riders plus 3 and the Stampeders on the money line against the Argos. So there you go. You got a little taste of CFL. You got a little taste of golf. And now let's go to the positive EV page. Legalized sports betting is going to be happening across this country. More and more and more. More states, Massachusetts just went live. But I'm going to the positive EV page. Positive expected value. All right. Let's take a look at what we have here. I clicked the recommended filters and we're going to go with today's date range. These are plays that are most likely to hit. If you hit 100 of these, you're going to come out on top. All right. So let's look at a couple of plays here. First of all, I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom here. The Padres minus 2.5 on the run line. 14-cent market with. What we got to do here, one thing that we always try to do in baseball is we try to look at what the pitching matchup is going to be. So let's check out what the Padres and Marlins are throwing at each other. We've got Cronenworth. Whoops, I apologize. Wrong day. Stayed up too late, Sarnaski. Oh, we've got Darvish against Sanchez. Darvish with a 3.40 ERA and Sanchez with a 7.2. So when we look at this, will the Padres win by 3 or more runs? I'm feeling pretty confident in this. Minus 103 on the perfect line, or Pinnacle, the sharpest book in the world. 14-cent market with plus 104 when you take the juice out. No Vig Fair odds. And plus 110 on Caesars. Let's take a look at the percentage of hitting. 49.1. We're going to hit it for a unit. I feel confident in that play. Red Sox minus 1.5 on the run line. Let's look and see the pitching matchup here is Winkowski for Boston and Brubaker for the Pirates. We'll go with it. It is a 12-cent market with plus 115 on the perfect line, plus 120 when you take out the juice, plus 125 on DraftKings. Let's hit it. A full unit on that one. All right. All right, now I'm going to change my filters, turn the recommended filter off. By the way, those recommended filters are the most profitable bets, most likely to hit. I'm going to change my filters here and change the market, get rid of the player prop. My date range is still today. And we're going to go with my market with a maximum of 25 cents. And let me refresh real quick. Let's see what we got. All right, this one hit last night. Cardinals and Rockies, and this is an afternoon game. A YRFI plus 105, 16-cent market with. You know, I'm always cautious on these, so a half a unit on that. Not touching the tennis right now. First half team total with the Brewers and the Dodgers. Who are the Brewers pitching today? Excuse me. Oh, Burns is pitching. I'm staying away from it. I'm staying away from it. White Sox, Astros, YRFI. 22-cent market with, oh, I'm sorry, 17-cent market with plus 100 on BetMGM. We'll hit that for a half a unit. So far, I like the Red Sox minus 1.5 if we want to play that, and the Padres minus 1.5. Also, there's also a Padres minus 2 and a Padres minus 3. So let's take the Padres. These are morning coffee picks. Phil Minardi's in the house. Phil, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Appreciate the Facebook people joining. Got to stop sharing for a second and get to what my guys here in the chat are saying. Pierre Chevalier, do we take under for the Mets today with DeGrom pitching? That's a possibility. We'll take a look at it. We need one lock of the day to be up 20 units. Let's roll. You're right, Jacob. And Edgar Covarrubias is in the house. Also, Adam McClain, good morning, Bob, and all. Yankees minus 1.5. All right, let's take a look at the Mets game with the under, and let's take a look at the Yankees minus 1.5. Let's look at the Padres minus 1.5 also, and we've already hit the Red Sox minus 1.5. All right, let's go. Let me share my screen again. And let's get back. Now we're going to do a little line shopping, guys. We need one lock. Maybe it's just me being a fan of the Jays, but not super confident in that play for a lock. I'm not super confident in the Jays at all. I'm not hitting the Jays today, Jacob. Stay away. All right. Screen sharing time. Let's go to sports. The drop down to MLB. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Cardinals minus 1.5 very well could be a lock of the day too. Wainwright's pitching, Senzatella. We already know that. I'm putting it in here right now. Let's take a look. We don't want to hit the Cardinals on the money line at all, right? We want something with more value. So here, let's go to the run line. See what we got. If we take the Cardinals minus 1.5, plus 100 on the perfect line, we can get it for minus 105 on DraftKings. I'm going to hit it. That is going to be a morning coffee pick. All right. All right. Let's take a look at the Mets on the under. Let's find the Mets game. Well, let's do the Yankees first. They're in order. Yankees on the run line. And Yankees plus 140. It's not a positive EV play because the Pinnacle line, sharpest book in the world, is plus 144. We can get it for plus 140 on BetMGM. Let's put it in there as a morning coffee pick. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it once again. Let's take a look at what that matchup is. It's Barrios, who has been terrible lately, against Montas, who's got to right himself after his shaky start with the Yankees. And by the way, let's add this to the parlay builder. Check this out, guys. You hit that little dollar sign, add it to the parlay builder, go up here to the top. That changes purple. Now we got one leg of a parlay in there. Oh, yeah. Lots of fun. Nothing like OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company, oddsjam.com. Let's go back and add that Cardinal one in there too. I want at least a 3-leg parlay to hit. I'm going to add it right there. Check it out. There we go. 2 added, and we're already up to plus 369. All right, let's take a look at this Mets under, and we've already seen what the Red Sox is. Total runs, and let's take a look at what the number is. All right, highlighted at 7. So DeGrom is pitching. We already know that. Who's he pitching against? Oh, Fried. Oh, my. Yes. That under is definitely one that I want to hit. Minus 105 on BetMGM. I'm going to add it to my bet tracker. And I'm also going to add it, maybe, maybe not. Got a little lock it up going on there. Going to stop sharing for just 1 second. Get back to my boys here. Barrios pitching for the Jays in New York sounds like a Yankees lock to me, but I'm wrong a lot. Yeah, okay, I understand that. Was Padres minus 2.5 a coffee pick? That was a recommended. Minus 1.5 is the pick. Minus 2.5 is the recommended filter for that particular game, Glenn. Oh, you're not touching that game. Don't trust the Yankees or the Jays. All right. Well, you know, I understand what you're saying there, but I like the Yankees in that spot. I really, really, really do. I mean, I think that's going to be a hit and a good one at that. All right. Sometimes I have a little bit of problem with the website occasionally because we're constantly adding stuff. So things change all the time. So let me go back here. That under 7, I didn't get to hit on the total runs with the Mets, but I really, really like that play a lot. And I'm almost tempted to put 2 units on it. Minus 105. But I'll put 1 on it. Let's hit it. And then we had the Red Sox minus 1.5. I didn't add the Padres yet. I put the Padres in at minus 2. Let's delete that. And let's make this a morning coffee pick. Let us make this a morning coffee pick. Cardinals minus 1.5, a morning coffee pick. Red Sox minus 1.5, a morning coffee pick. That was the one positive EV that we used out of this for a morning coffee pick. And let's go one more time to the baseball page and find the Padres and Nationals. Let's see what the value is on minus 1.5. Minus 165 is as good as we can get there. I'm adding it as a morning coffee pick. But we can play the game of a unit on that and then go the minus 2 for a half a unit and the minus 2.5 for a half a unit also, Glenn. That is also a possibility. Let's add the Padres there. Let's add the Cardinals in there as well. And let's add Sarnowski's Red Sox in there. He was being a trader, Joe, at the time that you were in St. Louis. All right, minus 1.5. Here is the parlay builder. This is the parlay that I just built. Plus 397 with the Padres on the run line, Cardinals on the money line, Red Sox on the run line. Now, if I change this play here and went back and made the Cardinals, put that on the run line like I am actually betting right now, let's see what we come up with. Cardinals run line, add it, and here's what happens. Now we got a plus 544. So the perfect line shows it at plus 573, and the best odds we can get for the books that I have in Illinois is plus 544 on DraftKings. If I want to bet this, I can go directly to DraftKings and log in and put all three legs in. Is that great? That is OddsJam, folks, the premier odds comparison company. That's why you go here, okay? So you've seen I've got my bets in my bet tracker. I've showed you my dashboard, my profit. Now I've got $200 in pending bets. And, you know, Mike and I will be back later on with our last-minute betting show at 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern. So there you go. You get morning coffee with me every day. My splendid personality to sit here with, right? Go to the YouTube channel that we got here. Scott Crowell, Padres minus 3.5. Would you butterfly that Mets total, Bob? Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not sure. Probably not. And that Jacob, my spidey senses were just tingling a bit, so I thought I would share. Looks like a great play, but I got to trust my spidey senses. Took Padres minus 2, minus 2.5, and minus 3 for a butterfly. And you got to get the 1.5 in there too. You put the unit on for the minus 1.5, and the minus 2, minus 2.5, and minus 3. You got half a unit, all on Caesars. And he might piggyback that on what sportsbook that was on Caesars. Cheers, Adam. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make it a butterfly play. I said that earlier. It's Butterfly Bob. That's what they call me here, right? All right. Time, one more time for a little coffee and to wish you guys a wonderful day. Coffee time with me. Cheers. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you have a great day. Everybody. Splendid personality indeed, sir. Yeah, hey, we're team here. And we're up 19 units, okay? So let's review one more time what we got. I'm going a little overboard here now, but it doesn't matter. We've got the Padres minus 1.5, Mets and Braves under 7 total runs. By the way, that's on BetMGM, so is the Padres bet. Yankees minus 1.5, it's plus 140 on BetMGM. Cardinals minus 1.5, minus 105 on DraftKings. Red Sox minus 1.5, plus 125 on DraftKings. How about that? Huh? You like that? There we go. There's 5 plays. Let's go 5-0 again. That would be cool. And by the way, this music right here, if Phil Minardi's still there, this is little Bob LaGrassa music called Wake Up. Wake up, guys. Have a great, great, great day. It's all about having a great day. Love it. Thank you for the people who showed up on Facebook and, as always, my YouTube guys here. You're awesome. Can't leave the boys. He'll tell the Yankees just for me and Adam. Thanks, Jacob. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's do it. I'll see you guys later on. Don D-Ball, watching on Facebook. Don, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Edgar Cava Diaz. Morning, Jam. We'll see what happens. Go Padres, go Yanks. That's funny, Adam. That is funny. Yes. Little wake up. These guys love wake up. Peace.